So following a quick 9 holes on the golf course this morning, I decided to film this video. This video is regarding the first Rolex I bought. It's the one I went in for. I ended up buying 2, but this is the one I wanted, and I wanted this one to be my first Rolex. And I think it's an important one. So everyone knows the scene from Casino Royale where Daniel Craig's on the train, Vesper or whatever her name is comes in and save the quote. We'll just play it now, and she says that rather ridiculous line.
Former SAS types with easy smiles and expensive watches. Rolex?
Amiga.
Beautiful.
And of course this is the way that Bond moved in the Daniel Craig years to Tom Ford, and the rumour is that they asked that the Savile Row tailors would provide all the suits for free, and they said no, that's not the way things had ever been done before, and then it moved to Tom Ford, who apparently would provide the tailoring and the suits for the film for free, which I suppose you could argue has worked out well for him in the long run. And what has been clear is that there was also a shift, maybe not through the Craig years, I don't know the history of it, but certainly is noticeable from that film onwards, from Rolex to Omega. And whether it's switched back, again, I don't know. And what's important in terms of historical terms and watch terms is to note the original Bond watch. And in my opinion, this is the original Bond watch. Although some will say you want the first variant, not the second variant. So let's get to it. Still got my Preston's card. Preston's of Wilmslow. People may know Preston's as it's where a lot of professional footballers get their jewellery from, shall we say, jewellery, watches. I think there's a famous Marcus Rashford video where it's a parking ticket, and anyone who knows the high street and knows the shop will recognise that he was probably picking up a watch. And if I was picking up something which I'm assuming is as valuable as his watch is, I wouldn't necessarily want to be walking through back to the car park with it either. So on the box you can see you've got the Rolex crown, and then the green box. Beautiful, beautiful green box. You pull the flap down, it says Rolex across the front. And so the interesting thing is, if you don't, or you aren't already familiar with what the original Bond watch is, you take a second to think, well, what do you think it is? Let's see. It is the Rolex Explorer. In this case, 2. The original would, of course, be the 1. Very simple, no date function, stainless steel. So anybody familiar with Bond lore will know that the only reference to Rolex within the book series is that Bond wore a Rolex Oyster Perpetual. It was stainless steel and had a luminous dial. And Fleming himself wore, famously, the Rolex Explorer 1, which is why this is considered the original James Bond watch. So we take it out and see some more details. Again, it's a very simple stainless steel watch. It's very pretty. Mine is actually, I didn't polish it for this, it isn't very clean. It's got a few marks and scratches, and for me that's the beauty of a watch. Something to be worn, something to be enjoyed, something to purchase that will stand the test of time. And that's it really, that's all we've got to say. I thought it'd be worth sharing a little bit of history, sharing something along that aren't lemon squeezers and speakers and all these other things which are crap that I've bought and unboxing videos. This is something a bit more sentimental, a bit more personal, a bit more luxury. And this is part of the year whereby which I and we try and push through to 1,000 subscribers, and I would really appreciate it if anybody would do me a favour and just hit that subscribe button, and hopefully you'll watch another video.